This is Badass Billy Gunn, 11-time WWE Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Hardcore Champion, and you're listening to Ico Pod. You gotta hear this. And if you're not listening to this, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
And we're back with episode 130 of Ico Pod. I am Bob Conley Jr. With me, as always, is Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley. Fellas, Raw has sucked for the last about 7 weeks or so. This week we have a barn burner of an episode. I'm talking edge of your seat excitement. Doink the Clown's going to be on it. Bart Gunn in singles action. I can hardly contain my excitement. How are you guys feeling for this one?
There you go. That pretty much covers
Wake up, man.
Well, I'll tell you what. So here, I'm gonna just cut Dallas off because, just let me take this one. Here's where I'm at. So, if you remember back here, 1993, just the utter joy of tuning in to Bobby Heenan on commentary and Macho Man going crazy and never knowing what he's doing week to week. Then you have The Undertaker make a rare appearance to be in a main event. And then Shawn Michaels is popping up here and there as the IC champion. And then, oh my gosh, 1-2-3 Kid and Razor Ramon just did a thing. And then you fast forward and you think, okay, 95, we're at a little bit more modern style. Things have rapidly updated in the last 2 years as far as American style wrestling. I think we've come a long way. So you're thinking, okay, 95, probably pretty solid. 94 was kind of maybe just a bump in the road. Well, it turns out that the road has become the bump, and there is no longer a road to travel on. We have broken down. We've lost wheels. Tow truck is nowhere in sight. And at this point, we're just eating our own fingers because we're stranded. So I'm getting sick of the taste of human flesh, and I'm ready for a burger. And I'm hoping that this episode, despite what was promoted, to be a nice, juicy cheeseburger. Because, boy, I'm hungry. And I'm sick of eating fingers.
Dallas, are you more optimistic or what?
If the matches that are promoted are any indication, no. However, maybe between those there's going to be some really great segments. I don't know. That's kind of, I'm hoping that we promoted 2 really shitty matches of Doink the Clown versus Jeff Jarrett, and who was it, Bart Gunn versus Owen, wasn't it, or something like that?
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe we're going to hear like a really good Sid promo that'll be like, you know what, it wasn't so bad. Like, that kind of saved it.
I like that Dallas is talking without his glasses on.
It's the only way I can enjoy it. It's the only way I can enjoy the show. I don't want to see it.
Well, you know what may be more important about this episode, that this is in fact the go home show leading into In Your House, the first In Your House, which took place in Syracuse, New York. So this is going to be our last minute build for an inaugural event. So that should be, I'm curious to see just how much hype and promotion they go into for In Your House.
Well, yeah. And the thing is, it's kind of ironic because, it's the go home show. I want to go home and not watch this anymore. And then it's going to be, we're in your house. And it's like, I can't fucking escape you people.
You just knock down the door and just let yourself in.
I can't even get away. Like, holy shit, man.
I just can't wait for Todd to be like, you guys want to win this beautiful house in Orlando, Florida? Well, just send in your mail to the P.O. Box, WWF. Tell us why you want to win.
Speaking of which, when we telling that story?
I think on the show. I think that we should save.
Okay.
Yeah,
because
next
it's
week.
probably gonna. I would say that what you're speaking of, Austin, talking in code, it will be most likely posted after this episode airs.
Gotcha.
As a lead-in.
Is a leading, yep. And then I have something that I told you guys about off air that will be posted after the show, as follow-up essentially. Right. And so we got some cool content pieces coming that'll be really fun.
Yeah, get ready for those. It's just a little something extra. We try to do what we can every once in a while. I know, speaking of as far as extra outside the podcast, one time me and Bob sat down, we played some Sega wrestling games. We did that for a Facebook Live.
The most frustrating thing, and I'm telling you right now, I have not played that game since.
Well, and that's the thing. So it's just a little something extra, whether it pisses us off or is frustrating or maybe hard to pull off as it is. If we can do it, we're going to try to.
You know what's funny is that that was the Royal Rumble game.
Right.
So I don't know what made me do this, but I was looking through my Sega games that I had, and I completely forgot that I bought like some WrestleMania one.
Oh.
Not the arcade one, but some like random ass WrestleMania one. So I don't even know who's on that game. But I feel like I remember like sending you guys a picture of like, oh, guess what? Look what I bought at fucking Micro Game or whatever it's called.
Yeah. I feel like that's a thing.
Yeah.
So we do what we can. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled on social media outlets because we do have some kind of fun, different stuff coming down the pipes.
No, absolutely. But I'm looking forward to In Your House. But before we get to In Your House, we got to get through the May 8th, 1995 Raw episode. And of course, before we get into that show, let's go through some Observer Notes, house shows, and some syndication. The house shows this week are not WWF related because they didn't run any shows.
Awesome.
Great.
So let's get into this. Some Observer Notes. Last week on May 1st, remember Raw took place, and that featured the bait and switch of Razor Ramon against Sid, which didn't happen because Sid went through the pyro and attacked Razor Ramon. That got a 3.6 rating.
Holy fucking shit.
But so here's my thing. I'm curious if that people tuned in for that and didn't get it. And now you're coming into this show with two lesser profile matches. Are we going to get a dip?
I think they're saying screw that.
That's what
I just don't understand why we have two weak matches. You could have gave us a weak one and like a decent one. Like, why do we have two weak ass matches going into the go home show?
I'm figuring that the WWF is thinking that Bart Gunn and Owen Hart is a stronger match just because it's a tag team champion against the challenger.
Yeah, I sort of think that too, but I still don't think it's I mean, you put Sid and Razor on paper and then Bart Gunn and Owen Hart. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
Well, and the whole thing is it's not so much weak matches. It's the fact that they have virtually zero engaging storylines. So naturally, you're not going to have me invested in a Bart Gunn Owen Hart match. Because guess what? There's no fucking context. If you give me an awesome angle between Bob Holly and, I don't know, some Duke Droese. You give me an awesome angle between these two, make me want to watch the match. Are they going to have a physically solid, entertaining match? It's probably not going to be great. But the storyline's going to carry me through that shit and make me turn that channel and make me tune in. Guess what? I ain't invested in any of this shit right now. Yeah. Because they're literally, like we talked about a couple weeks ago, the WWF, the way it feels, is on autopilot. They've gotten their core audience. Every once in a while, they pick up a little, straggling audience. Every once in a while, might come in, might fall off. Not a big deal. They have their core audience who will just gobble up and eat whatever they put out. And that's all they care about at this point. I think it's a big safety measure for them right now, and it's a sink or swim. So they're trying to just, let's hold on to this and just try and protect this. And anything extra and anything off the cuff that we can attempt, we're not attempting it because we're just going to play it safe. And that's, I think, the thing that's shooting themselves in the foot. It's like, this isn't dynamic, entertaining programming. This isn't the same Raw we saw in 93. Raw in 93 was groundbreaking. And it felt dynamic and different. And holy shit, what's going to happen next week? This is autopilot Raw. And it's so bad that we're already there 2 years in. It shouldn't be like that. So it's a shame that we're at where we're at, given where we started. Where we started was such a solid foundation. And now it's just kind of like nothing has really been built beyond that foundation. So the foundation is starting to crumble a little bit because it's unfinished. And that's how I feel the year has gone so far. Just autopilot. That's it.
I don't know if you would agree with this, Austin, but I would say that like the first 5 months of 93 Raws is like the best stretch that we've had.
So far, just because, again, it was like you could tell they needed to prove themselves. You could tell a lot of chips were down on the table. Yeah. So they were like, okay, let's fucking roll with this. Again, you have Heenan on commentary. You're in the Manhattan Center. You're doing stuff outside the Manhattan Center. You're having these guys come in from entertainment to be on your show. Every Raw felt like a little mini, I don't know, like a mini big event almost. It's night and day difference, and I wish I wouldn't have took 93 for granted, because I definitely did compared to where we're at now.
Yeah, I agree with that. It hasn't progressed the way that it probably should have.
No, it's become completely stale in 2 years. Less than 2 years.
Yeah. Other news is WrestleMania 12 will either be in Anaheim or the new Boston Gardens.
Wow.
Here's an interesting bit of news, which I don't recall this actually taking place, but it may have. ESPN is currently scheduling a feature on Bob Holly as a two-sport athlete.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if any video of that exists. I didn't look it up or anything, but I thought that was very bizarre.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm really surprised that ESPN picked up a story like that.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a gimmick.
Well, it is a gimmick, but he also like does actually actively compete in racing.
Yeah, but it's like more so a gimmick.
No, well, I don't know. I feel like he was
just
doing
won a
that
race
before. Yeah, he was doing that before WWF.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, but I know what you mean, though. But I think that's kind of hilarious, and I want to know if it actually did happen.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be kind of funny to watch. You know, a 1995 special piece on Bob Holly on ESPN.
Right. Right.
Brian Christopher, as you guys will know or have heard, he's actively wrestling in the USWA at this point, and is also the son of Jerry Lawler. It's noted here that it's not expected for him to be in the World Wrestling Federation anytime soon, so I don't know if there was some kind of rumblings in the back that, Brian Christopher's going to be coming in. That appears to not be the case at this point in time. Bam Bam Bigelow, the freshly turned babyface Bam Bam Bigelow, has a role in the movie Major Pain as a biker. So Bam Bam is going Hollywood.
Biker number 2, Bam Bam.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
The last bit of news here is that Fox is considering a 1-hour program after football on Sundays 4 times a year to air WWF programming, but nothing is confirmed. So I would imagine that would be some kind of special.
That's kind of big, though, because Fox is like the network in the 90s.
Well, that would be huge, especially after football.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that could be also kind of considering where they're at in 95 for exposure, get some steam.
Right.
That could be pretty good stuff. Let's go some house show notes here. This week we have our traditional USWA show, and then also a rarity of Extreme Championship Wrestling.
Oh.
So, let's see what the USWA is doing on May 8th, 1995. Memphis, Tennessee, Mid-South Coliseum, and it drew 1,500 fans.
I thought you were going to say 1,000.
Yeah,
no.
Right.
I was going to be like, what?
No, that would be ridiculous.
You were really hyping up the 1,500, though.
Well, hey, you know what? This is a huge number for them. All right.
Okay, I'll give it to him.
All right. So there's 11 matches.
Oh
on
boy.
this show. So get yourself ready for this shit. Johnny Rotten defeated Davey Haskins. Scott Studd defeated Johnny Rotten by disqualification.
Here we fucking go.
Wolfie D defeated the Gambler.
Johnny Rotten.
No, Johnny Rotten does not appear again on this show.
Oh, okay.
Brickhouse Brown defeated JC Ice. Bill Dundee defeated Gorgeous George III. Doug Gilbert was victorious over Brian Christopher. And then Doug Gilbert again was victorious over Bill Dundee. Miss Texas and Coco Ware, that's right, not Coco Beware, just Coco Ware.
Okay.
Was victorious over Downtown Bruno and Uptown Karen by disqualification. This is an interesting stipulation. USWA Tag Champions PG-13 defeated Brickhouse Brown and the Gambler in a Battle Royal Rules match. So I'm assuming you had to throw your people over the top rope.
Over the top, yeah.
That's kind of stupid. Then the USWA Tag Champs PG-13 retained against Brian Christopher and Bill Dundee. And in your main event, Jerry Lawler teamed up with Sid Vicious to defeat Brian Lee and Ron Harris.
They fucking almost got me. That's close. That's my fingers like on your cell phone. You're going to buy tickets online. My fingers like almost just hovering over the purchase button. But the rest of that card, man, to have to sit through, and then you only get sit in a tag match.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm clicking buy. I don't think I'm putting them in my cart.
Nope.
No, it's not strong enough.
Nope.
Yeah.
But 1,500 is like they're one of their biggest attendance yet.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty solid draw there. But for me, not quite solid enough, boys.
No, absolutely not. So I guess all three of us are not going to the USWA. But let's go to Tampa, Florida. Hey, that's over by you.
Yo.
At the Expo Park, May 6th, 1995, and it drew 735 fans, which is actually pretty solid for ECW outside of Philadelphia.
Oh, it's ECW.
Yes, Extreme Championship Wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. This is the rundown. Joe Malenko defeated Miguel San Juan. Death Row 3260 and Stevie Richards defeated Phi Delta Slam. I don't know if that's the same TNA group, but it could be. The Tasmaniac defeated the Evil Snake.
What?
Ron Simmons was victorious over Marty Jannetty.
What? What in the world?
My boy is in ECW.
Yeah, he had a couple of shots there in 95.
Wow.
Chris Benoit teamed up with Dean Malenko to defeat Mikey Whipwreck and Norman Smiley.
I didn't know he was there either.
Axel Rotten defeated Ian Rotten in a death match.
Okay.
Raven defeated Tommy Dreamer. ECW World Champion The Sandman retained against Cactus Jack by disqualification. And in your main event, ECW Tag Team Champions Public Enemy retained against the Pitbulls in a dog collar match.
That was probably good as fuck. I'm going to that show because you know
I'll
why?
check it out.
The whole thing's going to be a fucking car wreck.
Yeah, that was quite the card. So I think I'm going to go too. Because, like,
And
I didn't...
Well, and I was going to say, and those Pitbulls fucking or the Public Enemy matches are ridiculous. So, I'm going to that shit.
I would check it out. I mean, the amount of blood, like compared to WWF 95, if that's all I had known and I went to this show, I'd probably be in shock with the violence and blood and all like that.
Yeah.
Well, and I think the best example of that is kind of like when we just watched the most current bonus episode of Halloween Havoc 94.
Right.
Steel cage match is your main event. You have Ric Flair in a steel cage match. Without a doubt, there would be blood. Probably within the first 5 minutes of the match. Usually. 94, we didn't see a fucking droplet of blood. This ECW show, mind you, this ain't Halloween Havoc. This is not on pay-per-view. This is in a little fucking arena in Philadelphia. Or,
Tampa.
probably even smaller arena in Tampa. Let me put it that way. And it's gonna be a fucking bloodbath.
Yeah, it would definitely not be for children.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to that.
I would go as well. I mean, that's way better than the USWA show, without a doubt.
100%.
Yeah.
The last bit of news here is for syndication, and that featured Hunter Hearst Helmsley making his in-ring debut on the May 6 Superstars, and he's using a ace crusher or a diamond cutter as his finisher.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know as far as the look. That's what I would have gone for. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it really. I don't know. I think he figures out the right finisher soon enough.
Yeah.
Another piece of news here is vignettes for Skip and Sonny started to air also on the May 6th Superstars. Now, of course, they are. We might see it on Raw. I don't know, but they are fitness gurus who are essentially making fun of me directly, being fat and out of shape. So I might be a little triggered by this behavior, but it might also encourage me to get myself in shape.
Well, and I think it's cool to see because we've kind of followed along here for a little while where the Observer continues to mention that, hey, these guys are coming in. We don't know when, but like rumor mill is really spinning on Sonny and Chris Candido. And like then we kind of didn't hear anything, and now here we are, come to find out they're airing vignettes. So it's kind of cool to see that come pretty much full circle. Like, yeah, it went from a rumor to like now nobody's really saying anything, and now, hey, here's a vignette. So that's cool.
Yeah, and it was also kind of interesting that originally, or at least the original report, was that Candido was going to be like the underdog, like Mighty Mouse type of character.
Mighty Mouse gimmick, yeah.
Yeah, but now he's like a douchebag guru that's going to make fun of you for having a beer belly. So.
Right. So I guess maybe it's a good thing that it was only a rumor for a little while, because it sounds like they definitely needed to do some polish on it. And it seems like they have. So I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah. There was a feature match on Superstars. And if you've been noticing, I'm not really paying attention to Action Zone or Wrestling Challenge because for the most part, if anything of note happens on there, they mention it on Raw anyway.
Right.
Superstars has always been the B show, so I always want to make a note of what's going on at Superstars. But the feature match there was the WWF Tag Team Champions Owen, Hart, and Yokozuna retaining against the New Head Shrinkers.
Oh.
In a tag title match on that show.
Okay.
Which would have been nice on maybe Raw.
Yeah. Hello, promoted main event match.
Yeah, but hey, what do I know?
No, we need Doink and Jeff Jarrett.
Right.
And Bart Gunn against Owen fucking Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, mind you, still probably won't get a clean finish.
No. No.
So.
I'm sure Yokozuna's going to get involved in some way.
Some bullshit, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that leads us now into the May 8th, 1995 edition of Monday Night Raw. 46 minutes, 16 seconds. As per usual, get your ass onto the WWE Network.
Whoa.
Don't know what that vibration is, but that's inappropriate.
That's the buzzer for the NBA time clock.
Oh, the shot clock violation. That's great.
Yeah.
So this is 46 minutes, 16 seconds. Again, get on the WWE Network. Maybe pop in your bootleg DVD that you tape traded back in 1998 or maybe 2004 when you're in high school. Maybe that's what I did. I don't know. But I have the WWE Network. This should be fucking so much fun. I am stalling for time to make sure that this episode goes at least an hour and 20 minutes.
Bob, did you graduate high school in 2004?
No, Dallas. I graduated high school in 2007.
It's not much better. Okay.
It's not. You're a piece of shit. Okay, you're pissing me off.
I'm just starting to wonder why all my friends are so old.
Wow. You know what, man? Thanks.
You
know what? I'm friends with you guys just so I can feel young again.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
Does it work?
Yeah. Not really. I also want to point out a shout out to one of our friends that recently shared us on Facebook and had kind of reached out to us saying that we're actually entertaining and he's enjoying it. Our good buddy Screech.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Yes, I did see that. Yeah, Screech's been texting me all the time about GoPod.
Yeah.
So he's
shout
super
out to
into it.
Yeah. He's a good guy, funny guy. So thanks for listening, Screech. You're one of about 3. So let's count down from 5 and get this shit on the road. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
World Wrestling Federation.
He did that quiet button again this week, guys. Try to time it up with him.
Is it Bob or is it me who does the button? Because my mouse clicks.
It's always Bob. You always hear Bob
me.
go. It's always the button.
Okay. So we're getting a flashback to Sid walking through the fireworks to attack Razor Ramon.
If you were to draw a pro wrestler, if you went into a 5th grade classroom, and you said, all right, kids, draw me a pro wrestler. I would say out of the 30 kids in that classroom, 26 of them are drawing somebody who looks exactly like Sid Vicious.
Yeah.
That dude is a pro wrestler. You cannot mistake it.
I think it's pretty fair. And he's also loves playing softball.
Yeah.
And if he's swinging a bat at me, no thanks.
His arm is pretty much a bat. WWF RAW.
Here we are. We get full action tonight. Look at all these goddamn blue lights. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, no green screen this week. That's good. That's 3 weeks in a row.
Not yet.
Well, is this one taped still?
Yes. The next live one is the episode after In Your House.
Oh, wow.
That's usually the trend. So every time, I think it's the case, it's taped. So after every pay-per-view, that episode's live, and then it's taped until the next episode after the next pay-per-view. Well, unless there's a drastic gap of 7 weeks between shows, and they'll do 2 different tapings.
So it seems like what they do, right? What they do is they'll promote a show. Hey guys, come out to the show tonight. Somebody's fucking calling me. It's probably Vince telling me not to give secrets away. They'll say, guys, come out to the show tonight. Tonight's wrestling show is going to be bell time 7 o'clock. We're going to keep you till 10 with action. We're going to give you 3 hours of solid action. And then they take that 3 hours and they parlay it into 3 different episodes of Raw.
Yeah, I don't like it. And that's a bummer though, because you're thinking, okay, so this is the last chunk of whatever they taped or whatever, and they're literally leaving the little crumbs left over right before a pay-per-view. They're here, you want to watch Raw before pay-per-view? Okay, Doink and Jeff Jarrett.
Right.
Okay, so we're getting a flashback here from Action Zone from yesterday. Jeff Jarrett versus Bob Holly.
I like this graphic that they got, the overlay graphic.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, what the hell was that? Jeff Jarrett actually won a match cleanly?
With one of the worst sunset flips I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah. That's bizarre. He looks exhausted. I just beat a 2-sport athlete who's having a cover on ESPN.
Oh, my God. I got to go turn that shit off. What the fuck?
Ain't I great?
Hey, Bob, we got to carry the show without the buzzers going on here.
Great, so. Yeah. What a surprise. We've been carrying this show forever. Ever since you've come on, it's just so obvious that Austin sucks. So.
Yeah, it's a bummer, but here we are. Here comes Doink the Clown, one of my favorites, for literally no reason at all. I think I just say it to make you guys mad.
Doink and Dink. You can't forget Dink.
I definitely like Dink more than Doink because of his name.
This is my dad's favorite wrestler. I should text him. Maybe like, hey, Doink's on my screen now, and he'll be like, hey, what is he alive?
Didn't you buy him socks, like Doink socks?
I did, and I'm pretty sure I told the story, but I bought him Doink socks when we went to Orlando to see Austin.
He no-sold you, didn't he?
Right. I gave him the socks, and he's like, who's this?
Oh.
And I was like, Doink. And he's like, what? And I was like, look at it. And he's like, oh, yeah, Doink. And he's like, is one Doink and one Dink? And I'm like, no. It's just.
Oh, look,
Doink.
we get a flashback from 1 year ago on Superstars.
Oh, Lord.
Where Doink is silly stringing and putting. Oh, wait, it's Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
Oh, that got me because I didn't watch this. Wait, so we're having a match a year later because
this is
Jeff
the blow
Jarrett?
off.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That makes me want to throw up.
Yeah. Well,
at least they're doing some work right here in the beginning.
Some good energy, yeah.
Well, they fucking better because no one wants to see this match. Jeff Jarrett got his attire from Doink, if you didn't notice.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, don't stomp on Rhodey's hand. What the hell is that for?
The roadie had to distract Doink the Clown. You got to be shitting me.
Anyway.
You got to be kidding.
Is Doink wearing, like, that's a new outfit, isn't it? Like,
well, you know what it is it's what he used to wear. It's not like the green and fucking blue. I think that's like the OG attire with the yellow boots and stuff like that.
With the stars and everything?
I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Because he's just been wearing that other green bullshit one.
Yeah.
So.
That's really weird.
Maybe it's Matt Bourne. He came back for the shot here.
It could be.
No, it's not.
It could be. You don't know.
It is not. Well, they're keeping a good pace here to start.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, look at Rhodey polishing the Intercontinental Championship. And, he reverses the...
Oof.
A hip toss by the Clown. I'm the wannabe country singer.
But Jeff stuck it. Jeff stuck that landing.
Yeah. Ain't he great? What about Razor?
I don't want to say this out loud, but I'm kind of enjoying this match right now.
I know. Why am I not hating the fuck out of this?
Guys, I've been saying it the whole time since I've been here. Doink's where it's at.
This is the turning point.
Oh,
Doink drops Rhodey over the top rope after being held on the apron.
So look, Doink's having like a decent match, and next week he'll be fired or something, and that'll be the end. It'll be like, nah, we don't like when you're doing good shit.
He's got to roll up. Oh.
Near fall. I don't know if I like that on Jeff.
I'm hoping that Doink wins and then gets a title match against whoever the champion is after In Your House.
Jeff Jarrett just did like a face slam to Doink and almost ripped the wig off the mask. He slammed his face so hard.
Yeah, it was looking pretty like loose there.
You guys remember when Tim White shot himself on
his hair is like gonna fall off.
Yeah, it's fucked. That wig is fucked up.
Fuck? Yeah, Dallas. I do remember when Tim White would constantly commit suicide.
Yeah.
Or try to.
As a kid, I didn't like that.
He's probably watching Doink matches.
It was horrible. And like Josh Matthews would go to the bar and Tim White would just like, I'm gonna kill myself.
That's the one I remember, is the one at the bar.
Yeah. What was the context for that? Was it like Hell in a Cell or something like that?
I honestly don't remember, to be honest with you.
Yeah. It was just probably done in poor taste.
Bob, you should have told your dad that one was Doink and one was Dink on the socks.
Yeah, you should have.
You wouldn't have known. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I mean. You should have just fucking said, yeah, dude. That's exactly what it is.
If you took a headshot of both of them, you can't tell either.
I wanted to get him a Doink the Clown action figure, but then I figured he would just completely disown me.
Yeah, I don't think that would have went over as well, because you know damn well the socks right now are either at Goodwill, because he, like, donated them.
Yeah, there's no way he's actively wearing them.
Or, like, sitting in the bottom of his drawer somewhere with the tag still on it.
What if you go see him next time and he goes, Bob, and he pulls up his pant leg and little Doink's face is there?
No way. Never going to happen.
Never going to happen. You'll never see your own father with those socks on. Ever.
No. I may never see my father ever again. because of what I did then.
Well,
Who knows? Might disown me.
I thought for sure he thought you were maybe a homosexual because, like, he'd catch us cuddling on the couch and stuff. You're like, okay, buddy.
He probably did. With the amount of times like you would come over when like on your break from school or whatever, he probably did think I was at least bisexual.
Well, because I'd only come over for like a half hour, so he probably thought it was like a quick bang session, and then I would leave. So probably like whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what was happening, you guys didn't want to tell me, that's fine.
Was that at your dad's house when we cuddled on the couch and watched WCW?
I would imagine.
It would have had to have been.
Now, people listening to this are going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? Like,
What? How did that even be prompt? I think I just did it. I think I was like,
think so.
I think I was mad that you had a blanket and I didn't because it was like cold in that like basement den or whatever.
The den, yeah.
And I was like, dude, do you have another blanket? And you were like, no, like this is the only one. And I was like, well, I'm going to come cuddle with you then because like I'm fucking cold in here.
Yeah, I think
and
you
Bob
got out
was
of like
like-
the rocking chair or whatever.
Yeah. And Bob was like, well, you won't. And so like I got up and did it. And then we stayed like that for a minute. This is like, okay, man, this is what you wanted.
And little do you know, I think about that every day.
And I'm pretty sure your dad like saw us doing that.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Like, what the fuck's going on down here?
That's some funny shit.
Yeah, it's pretty good shit, man.
My dad would be the type of guy that would see that, not say a word,
Dude,
pretend that
for
he never
sure.
saw it,
Yeah.
and just continue on with his life.
Yeah, he'd either walk right through the room without saying shit, or he'd like walk halfway down the steps and then just walk back and not say anything.
Yeah. He's like, okay, I'm not going to go through the garage. I'm going to go through the front door today.
Dude, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Well, what's this? Doink's got a front face. Oh, DDT by Doink, who
Why is
probably
Dink
cuddled
needs
with
to get
Dink
off
in
the
the
apron?
hotel.
Damn it, Dink.
I think Doink's going to win the IC strap right here.
I almost wish that Dink wasn't a part of it because it would help Doink a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be less of a comedy
Well,
deal here.
I didn't know Dink was around so long. I literally thought he was just for that one little thing for like Survivor Series or whatever, and then that was it. I really didn't know he was around this long.
He's been around forever.
He is literally biting his ass. That's great. That's a disqualification, Tim White. I don't know.
Look at him bouncing up to the second rope.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh.
Dink distracting the referee, and Rhodey comes in to do a chop block.
And
Doink had the stump puller on.
If we know anything from WCW, his leg is absolutely fucked right now, and he's got to get taken out on a stretcher.
Jarrett's got the figure 4. This is basically WWF's version of Flair and Hogan.
Well, more prolific, probably.
Vince is making it seem like Doink's not going to happen. He's just passing out.
Well, the ref just called for the bell on this one.
Yeah, so I hate the fact that Rhodey had to come in to screw over Doink there. That was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Jarrett should have been able to win that one clean. That was surprisingly decent as a whole match. That was not bad.
That was about 10 times better than what I thought it was going to be, and we got the proper finish to the match. It wasn't like, oh, no contest. Oh, Doink looked strong. He got chop blocked and screwed over. Like, there you go. That's what you get.
Ain't he great? Oh, a lot more action. Oh, the Body Donnas.
Oh.
Here we go. Let's see.
We don't know who they are. Zoni? What?
Dun, 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 dun.
What are they talking about?
I don't know. Bob won't shut up, so I can't hear what they're saying.
Wow.
Don't make us raise our voices. Sonny is just 10 out of 10 right here.
They're saying, like, hey, we're talking to you because we see you, like, sitting on the couch. They're acting as if they're talking to people watching.
Yeah, they're talking to me.
Is that's the gym at the headquarters
Yeah.
where they film Ico Pro ads.
That's
Oh,
funny.
it definitely is.
And when we arrive in the WWF, everything's going to go our way.
Narrator, it would not.
Wait, so the Body Donnas are Candido and Sonny?
Yes.
So it's not a tag team.
No.
Not
Oh.
originally, no.
Okay.
Oh, this is a Bigelow segment where he's talking about various things.
Yeah, and this is kind of like how they used to do for the Raw openings, the 3/4 shot against a black background.
Yeah, he's saying that he made a mistake when he shoved Lawrence Taylor at the Royal Rumble.
Okay. We made a mistake by tuning into WrestleMania to see him fight.
No, you know what's funny? This feels like having a good time. Get the fuck out of here, Bigelow. This feels like the Lex Luger sit-downs. I didn't do steroids.
Oh no, it's coming off as that phony?
Yeah.
No, this is bad. He's like, the new generation's all about having a good time. Shut the fuck up. What the hell?
Oh, he's putting over LT as one of the best athletes he's ever seen in his life.
Well, this is them trying to go full steam with the Bigelow face.
So he's fully backtracking here.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like that.
No.
If anything, it's going to make me boo him even more.
Dude, they're doing the same thing, like with Diesel, right? He was the badass heel. Bigelow tried to be a badass heel, and now they're trying to make him into the goody babyface, it seems like.
Wow. No, this is, like you said, literally the Lex Luger thing.
Yeah.
Because he went from cheating with the forearm one week to the next week he's Mr. USA, please cheer for me.
Right.
It was literally like that. There was no transitional period.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is not really effective.
I don't like this at all.
Why did they just show him lose against Diesel?
He respects
he
Diesel
respects
as a
him.
champion and as an athlete.
Yeah, because he got his ass whooped.
And he really disrespects him as a man. Well, let's hear about his future. I'm just going to be like really good. I'm going to walk old ladies across the street, and we're going to have a good time.
I think I'm going to clown around with Doink a little bit. You know, go backstage, check out Bob Holly's car, help him fix it if he needs it.
I hear that there's this new broad named Sunny coming with that Candido fella, and I heard that she's a slut, so I can just probably fuck her.
Jesus.
Yikes. This was supposed to be a face turn. Bam, bam. Jesus, this is horrible.
Oh, next week.
No. What?
Oh, that's right, baby. Bam Bam versus IRS.
If you don't tell me IRS is the best member of Money Incorporated, fuck you.
Well, at this rate, it probably is.
That's what I mean. Like, if you don't
Sick.
think that, F you.
So next week, after In Your House, it's going to be IRS against Bigelow. That sucks. All right,
No, it doesn't.
a little bit. There's a Sid promo here, like video package promo. He is the master and the ruler of the world. Diesel. Oh wait, is this a promo for In Your House?
I made some mistakes walking in the door, but in your house, baby. Oh, Big Daddy Cool's in your face and in your house. That's right.
Whoa.
And hey, am I the last guy here? Awesome.
Whoa. Wow.
I'm scared.
Cool.
And I should probably clarify my Sunny remarks in that she is a slut. I guess she's not technically a slut. She just cheated on Candido a lot.
That's fine.
I'm just saying, this is a different era. I can't be saying slut like that.
Well, I'll tell you what, motherfucker. 1995, Sonny. Yep.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
2020, Sonny? Nope.
No. Oh, here comes Sid again. He looks pissed. I'm missing softball for this shit, Vince. This is bullshit. And also, I'm bummed out about Sunny being in prison again here in 2020. Yeah. And as a result, I heard that she's lost a bunch of OnlyFans subscribers.
Well, yeah, why are you going to pay for something you can't even get new content?
Right.
Yo,
There's no
you
point.
never know. She's got connections, brother.
So here's the thing, though. Her comeback will probably be enormous.
Oh, well, that's what it was this past time.
It is every time.
Because she's like, I'm back. You guys want to have fun on Skype tonight?
You want me to see me peel a banana with my asshole? Tune into OnlyFans, and I'll show you how to do it.
This banana's going to have a chocolate tip, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
DiBiase's with him here. Cutting a promo. DiBiase is the one that suggested that Shawn needed a bodyguard. All right, so DiBiase is saying that this was all a ruse to begin with?
I guess so. It's
I
Laughing.
I want Sid to pick up DiBiase and powerbomb him into the third row. And we never see Ted again.
Ted is just not doing it for me at this point.
It's sad that I voted him like the top heel of 94. And that just goes to show that 94 didn't have too many memorable heels.
No. They really didn't.
For Ted to be the top heel of last year and still be pretty much the main, I don't know, antagonist of the show, like, dude, I'm done with this shit.
And the thing too is that DiBiase and his group here have had zero momentum.
Nothing. Like,
for
they
almost
haven't
a
done
year now.
Anything. They've proven that they all are still losers, even if they're like together.
Right.
It's really funny.
They're coming and they're taking over it in your house, guys. And if Sid is in the ring and they're not 3 inches from his face, there's no point in getting a shot of him.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you think that Vince has to tuck in some extra skin in that turtleneck when he puts it on?
Oh, for sure.
Diesel. What is Sid doing? Was he just like getting possessed as the fans were chanting Diesel?
Mm-hmm.
He rolled his eyes backwards.
It's because the urn. Like the Undertaker urn.
No, okay. Is Sid gonna talk or what? He has like one hair on his chin.
Sid doesn't need to talk. He just needs to fucking stand there.
No, Sid needs to talk. That's the best thing about Sid is when he talks.
I think he just made a joke that Diesel should probably try to win the house because he's gonna need a home.
Yeah, like a rest home, he said.
That joke's not good.
Oh, Sid's gonna give us a history lesson. He's a history teacher.
Boy.
At one time.
What the fuck?
What is he saying right now?
What is he?
The greatest predator to roam Africa was a lion. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this with the sound on at some point.
It's outrageous.
This guy.
He's just shaking his head.
What is this guy talking about?
I am the super predator. I am the master.
Look at this guy.
They're just like, no.
What the fuck? Where's Brett?
The crowd's silent. They're like, why is he talking about lions?
Lifted 10 air. This is awesome.
This is a.
So he said he's gonna lift.
What the fuck is going on?
Sid's gonna lift up Diesel, mind you, who's 7 foot. He's gonna lift Diesel up 10 feet in the air and drive him through the mat.
Yeah.
The camera work here is just
Look
out
at
of
him.
this.
Yeah. Rule the world.
What the fuck? Give Sid all the belts. He's dethroning Scott Steiner. I want all the belts. On Psycho said, this guy is.
He really should have been a bigger deal in wrestling. He really should have been.
Absolutely.
Bam,
We're getting
bam,
another
Bigelow.
fucking thing about Bigelow and IRS. Wait, Tatanka.
Does Sid do paid shout outs or no?
He was, but I don't know if he actually did any because it's Sid and he tends not to do stuff that he says he'll do.
Yeah, but that's easy money for him. I could see him doing it.
Yeah.
He could do it while he's riding the pine in a fucking softball game.
What is it going? Oh, okay. Yeah, great. Second announcement here for Bigelow IRS next week. It's not that big of a deal. All right, who is this? The lights are out. Oh, I think it's Hakushi. Yeah. Okay. Shinjo. Hakushi. We are 24 minutes and 55 seconds into this show, so we're just past the halfway mark.
And I'll be honest with you.
Not bad.
This burger's been pretty good.
Hey,
Comparatively, yes.
if you guys want to pay $1.49 per minute, you can call the WCW hotline 1-900-909-9900.
It's the WCW hotline.
Oh, sorry. This is the WWF hotline. 1-900-777-1 WWF.
There you go.
How did we get blessed with a decent Doink the Clown match? I feel like that's illegal. Should we report this to the police?
I'm just saying that I've called it the whole time that he's not that bad.
Who's not bad?
Doink.
Yeah, you're not allowed to speak anymore on this podcast.
No.
Well, who else can we say is not bad?
We have to show you all of 1994.
No.
Yeah. And then you'll probably disagree with it.
There's some days where I think, like, am I missing out that I've missed 2 years? And then I tell myself, no, you're fine.
No. I mean, there's a couple of really good episodes in there, but then there's a lot of really bad ones.
Yeah.
How do you like the bowling balls that Jinsei Shinzaki has for traps?
Yeah, they're big.
It's pretty amazing.
He's juicing it. Who is this fella?
Um...
And he's wrestling here.
Oh, I thought he called him the Hitman. I was like, that's not Brett.
So I believe it was noted here at the beginning of the show that Brett had accepted Lawler's challenge. So Brett will be wrestling Hakushi and Jerry Lawler in 2 separate matches.
Yeah, which you would have thought we were at a USWA show because we're going to see Brett twice.
Who knows? Maybe they'll make it a triple threat main event. You'll see him 3 fucking times. Who knows?
Maybe.
Well, I'll tell you, it seems like every big pay-per-view, Brett's in at least 2 matches.
Well, yeah, he's done it a couple of times now.
Yeah.
Really? Well, because I was going to say, is it like a ploy because it's like they know that their stuff isn't that strong, so they're like, wait, maybe if we have Brett wrestle twice, people will want to watch it more?
I'm sure that's part of it.
It probably is, but I've always found that I hate it when people wrestle more than once on the same show.
I agree.
Like, I hate it. I want different people every match. So that's why I kind of hate like one night tournaments when people, at least 2 people have to wrestle like 3 times. It's like I don't want to watch that.
Yeah. Well, because it gets to the point where it's like naturally they're going to do some of the same stuff.
Right.
I mean, that just comes with it.
Hakushi, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know his name.
Oh, my God.
I don't think he even knows his name anymore after that front suplex there. Front slam. Hakushi looking for the fans to adore him, and they do not.
Don't even worry about it, McMahon. Okay? What Brett's going to do to me, don't worry about it, okay? Yes, indeed. Here we go. Hakushi, abdominal stretch in the middle of the ring. What a maneuver.
IRS is probably pissed backstage saying that's his move. He better win by submission right here. Oh, he doesn't. He lets go. Chops him. Another chop.
Why not?
Scoop Slam.
I'll tell you what, the guy he's fighting here is not too good.
No.
Yeah, he's done absolutely nothing.
Yeah, but even the bumps and stuff have not been very good.
Springboard splash. That guy did not even brace himself for it. And that's it. Hakushi wins in complete domination.
I feel like Hakushi wins matches with a different move every show.
Yeah, I don't think he's used the same move twice for anything, which is fine with me.
I guess that's probably his gimmick.
What are the odds that Hakushi can actually win a match against Bret Hart?
Zero.
I don't know. I could see him getting a win over Bret, maybe.
I could see it happening too. Speaking of In Your House, Todd Pettingill, our good friend Todd, is here with the In Your House.
That's right. It's your final In Your House report. It's on Mother's Day this Sunday, exclusively on pay-per-view.
Wow. Your Todd Pettingill's spot on.
That's how he sounds. How much did he just say it was? $14.95?
Yeah, it's a two-hour show, so they cut
That's
like
not
$10
bad.
off. I'd probably spend $15. I mean, I went to the goddamn show. Diesel said WWF Championship.
U.S. mail. It just says championship.
Yeah.
We don't actually know what it's for.
Doesn't clarify exactly which one. Diesel.
His buddy Shawn Michaels. Wait. They're trying to make us feel bad for Shawn Michaels now.
Well, he got powerbombed by Sid.
What the hell?
Hey,
Sid.
Look into my eye. You don't see fear. Oh.
How many celebrities have you hung out with, big man?
I feel like I'm getting...
Green Street.
Is Diesel trying to seduce us right now?
Let me tell you something, Sid.
I think...
I'm coming in your house.
I
In your
think
bed.
he's trying to summon Oz right now in the green room.
Yeah.
And this right here, I'm just oiling this glove up, Sid, and I'll be in your house. Me and you, buddy. Just me and you.
What are the chances that Sid actually executes a powerbomb on Diesel? Or Diesel executes one on Sid? I'll take that as a 0.
Wait, Sid's not getting powerbombed, if that's what you're asking.
Well, same thing with Diesel. Is Diesel going to get powerbombed?
Diesel's getting powerbombed.
Wow. I'd be surprised if that happens. He also mentioned here Brett against Lawler and Hakushi, 2 separate matches. Handicap match now. Razor Ramon taking on Double J, Jeff Jarrett, and the Roadie. I believe 1, 2, 3 Kid's hurt, so that would explain the change. That was originally the match, Razor and Kid against Roadie.
Yeah, I think they mentioned this match last week too, about it being a handicap match like this now.
Yeah. So that would mean that the Intercontinental Championship is probably not on the line.
It could still be on the line.
I would still have it on the line, but I don't think it is.
It doesn't say on the mailbox, so I'll say no.
Right. How do you prepare to wrestle the Roadie? A man that has never been in the ring before, which is not accurate, but that's okay. Tag Team Championship match. Owen, Hart, and Yokozuna defending against the Smoking Guns.
Brother.
Rematch from WrestleMania 11. Can the Guns win knowing who they're challenging? Probably not.
No.
But that's all right.
I don't think the Smoking Guns will ever get their just dues.
Probably not. King of the Ring qualifying match. The first one. Adam Bomb against Mabel.
Oh, no. We know who's not going to fucking win.
Yeah, that's
Mabel.
a train wreck.
Not.
Oh. Yeah, guys, I was in that house this weekend, and it was great. I loved it. Okay.
I was in that house, and it turns out I was not allowed in it. I was arrested for home invasion. But luckily, Vince bailed me out.
Well, I'll tell you what. So far for In Your House, not great.
Well, if that's all the matches, that's definitely a weak card. I mean, Bret twice. I feel like when you have Bret Hart wrestling twice on your show, You're pretty much saying, hey, we don't have enough depth here to have much entertainment.
There's no encore presentation. It's the only opportunity to watch it. That's interesting.
Well, finally, maybe they're learning their fucking lesson.
Until next week when they're like, watch the encore presentation. We've made a deal.
It was in such high demand.
Yeah. Everybody missed it, but they want to watch it again. Here's Owen Hart. That guy is making a weird face saying no.
The Rocket.
Owen. He's got Jim Cornette and Mr. Fuji with him. This is our main event, I think, against Bart Gunn. We are 34 minutes and 30 seconds in. That means we have about 12 minutes left.
Owen is waving the Japanese flag?
Yeah, he converted. He switched over.
I like it.
All right.
Here comes the Smoking Guns. Bart Gunn with Billy by his side. Fans are going absolute bonkers. They are screaming for Bart Gunn right now.
How did we not get a Shart Gun joke in the Attitude Era? Like, he comes out and now he's Shart Gun and he's got a pair of shit pants on.
Well, you know what? After he got knocked out by Butterbean, that probably should have been his gimmick.
He probably did shart his pants, yeah.
Oh my God, he sharded. That'd be good.
I gotta tell you, Bart Gunn with long hair and a mustache is much better than bald, old man looking Bart Gunn in 2020.
Well, we're all better when we're younger, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm living that.
Bob's literally 40.
31. Not 40 yet. Getting close. I'm on the back end of my life. I know that.
I know, isn't that sad? Like,
yeah, I'm on the back nine.
You probably got like a couple of years left.
The back nine.
Yeah, this is gonna be horrible if I die in the next couple of years. Like,
yeah, I feel this
holy
ain't gonna
shit,
age
that
well.
guy did say back nine. He fucking died. Horrible.
Me and Austin will come on and be like, guys, we have some bad news. Bob predicted his death during our May 8th, 1995 episode.
No, you guys are going to be like, so last week Bob made a joke about how he was on the back nine. Turns out he's dead.
Yeah,
he was on hole 18.
But here we are within your house. Let's get into the show. All right. Bye, Bob. See you later.
We would right now ask Bob what he thought about the show, except he's dead.
Well, fuck it.
In your house killed him. Great.
Man.
Bart Gunn just sent Owen to the floor to get out of a hammerlock or whatever.
It was just some wrestler's birthday, and he was 39 years old. And I was like, what? This guy's 39 years old? And he was a relatively young guy, I thought.
I don't know.
Let me see if I can go on Twitter. I just saw it.
Was it Finn Balor?
Yeah.
I was surprised, too.
Yeah, this dude's
He's almost
30.
40?
Dude, yeah.
Wow.
Dude looks like he's 25.
Bart Gunn with a twisting cross body, better than what Finn Balor could ever do for a 2 count.
I would have thought early 30s for him. I would never have thought 39.
I know.
It's crazy.
Bart Gunn knee drops to Owen's left arm in a hammerlock position. This is a slower start compared to Doink and Jeff Jarrett, which I didn't think would be the case, but here we are.
Interesting.
Look at this maneuver, huh?
I like how Vince McMahon's always like, what's going to happen?
He doesn't know.
The move that he's doing right now literally doesn't do anything.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't.
It's not doing anything.
How would that hurt? If anything, he's hurting himself by doing a back bump.
Well, yeah, come on.
It's wrestling. We're supposed to not realize this type of stuff.
I wish, man.
Oh, Bart got Owen. Scoop slam. Elbow drop. Wow, Bart is in complete control, making Owen look like a damn fool. What? Did you hear that? Vince McMahon just said that Bart Gunn is a better singles competitor than Owen Hart.
You gotta be shitting me.
What the fuck?
I wasn't
just
sure
said
if that's
that.
exactly what I heard, but man, that's bad.
Bart
Owen
Gunn
just
was
won the King of the Ring.
Owen with the Bart with the side slam. Yeah, Owen just won the King of the Ring. Was in a cage match with Bret Hart. He beat Bret Hart at WrestleMania 10.
Yeah.
Fuji was a distraction, and Owen sends Bart to the floor. What a dumbass comment.
How many times have we seen Bart Gunn in a singles match? Maybe once?
Yeah, I don't even know. Oh, Owen sends him right into the post back first.
Billy's like, God damn it, you gotta be watching this.
Come on, man. Suck it.
Jim Cornette's running around like, hey, you want to have sex with my wife?
Okay. I don't think I believe that bullshit.
He pretty much admitted that
I believe that one.
He's being he worded it like it was being accused of having an interesting sex life. That's pretty much saying that I do that shit.
Yeah, he admitted it basically.
Owen with a neck breaker on Bart Gunn.
I don't know. I think he fooled around with other people while he was married to his wife, but I don't think he was making the wrestlers fuck her.
I think so. I think so. But I think he's trying to say like they wanted to do it. Is kind of what he's implying. Owen with the enziguri.
Oh, it looks like he killed him too with it.
He is. Look, he's dead. Well, belligerent.
Owen's not messing around here. He's not really wasting any time.
Bart coming off the ropes. Owen dunks under. Knee lift to the midsection. That could have broken his ribs.
Ooh.
I love me a good kitchen sink. Tell you that.
I wish I love my kitchen sink. Sure don't.
No, you don't. I know that.
On the foot.
The thing I don't like about kitchen sinks is sometimes guys just don't know how to sell it. They just fall backward.
Yeah.
No, you flip over the leg.
Right. Somersault over.
Yeah. Oh well. What are you gonna do?
Lawler is saying on commentary that he's gonna pile drive Owen or Bret Hart 5 times. To the point that he's going to have to brush his teeth. I don't know what that has to do with anything.
He's going to brush his teeth?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bart has Owen on the top turnbuckle looking for a superplex, it looks like. Bart Gunn, the greatest singles wrestler ever.
Okay, that was some bullshit because the referee just ran across the ring to yell at Billy and be like, hey, don't get in the ring.
Oh, Bart just crotched Owen on the top rope.
No, Billy.
Yeah, Billy just crotched Owen on the top rope.
Crowd popped for it. They were like, oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure. Well, Owen took the bump pretty well.
Yeah, he did.
I get why Lawler says that. Why? Because Bret's head will be near his crotch 5 different times.
What?
Did Bart Gunn just win with a roll-up?
Whoa.
What in the fucking hell?
That's insane.
I'm disconnecting. I'll see you guys later.
What the fuck? Bart Gunn just pinned Owen Hart.
If I was Owen, I would storm into Vince McMahon's office. And I'd proceed to take my asshole out and rub it across his entire desk.
I can't believe this. That is an enormous upset.
I'd say, here, you want to book shit? Let me give you a head start. And then I'd rub my ass all over.
What is this? WWF Mania. Oh, this is okay. They're showing footage of Todd and Stephanie going to the house.
Stephanie McMahon?
No, Stephanie Wyan or whatever her name is.
Look at Todd. Look at him.
He's so cool.
Oh, we're gonna get an inside of the house. Who's this Stephanie person?
Stephanie Wyan. Oh, Todd, get off the counter, you idiot! Oh my God, what an idiot!
I hate to say it, folks, but this house right here, the way they're showing it, is still how houses in Orlando look inside.
Really?
There's no updates at all. Like, that's how it looks. So.
It's not Jaws, Todd.
What if the screen door like fell off the track or something? They're like, well, sorry guys, can't use that take.
This is so cool.
Is this the pool that Abyss tried drowning Christian in?
It does look like it.
Look, they put pool toys in there. Imagine if somebody came out in like a bikini, like, what are you doing in my fucking house?
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, they did put trees in the front now.
Oh, that's weird. Because in the pictures that they showed, they didn't have them.
There's not. Yeah.
Hey, you can send a 3x5 piece of paper with your name, address, age, and phone number to WWF in your house, P.O. Box 7406, Melville, New York 11775. You must receive your entries by Friday because the show's on Sunday.
I should have done it. I would have won. I could have been living in Orlando, Florida right now.
We're at a green screen.
Oh, green screen. Yeah.
Vince isn't wearing the same turtleneck.
Oh, yeah.
Changed his clothes.
And jacket, I think, was different too, even.
Yes, it's this one right here.
That's so funny. That is so funny.
That's funny.
Oh, well. What are you going to do?
I will step in the ring with you, Jerry Lawler. So we're getting a throwback from next week.
They keep on saying and using like in your house or in your face. God, it's so stupid.
Gotta get the tagline in, man.
It's just lame.
Come on. They taught that's one of the first things they teach you in wrestling school. Make sure to get like the date and the name of the show in your promo.
Right.
Yeah, but it is funny when you think about it.
Yeah.
Woo.
I love that they use the most disinterested crowd that they possibly could to have behind these guys in the green screen.
Well, it's funny because they just showed like the guy point at the camera with his friend there, but like they're clearly watching a match or something, or like someone talking. Yeah. Someone talking or something there. I don't know.
Well, and it looks like an aisle shot. It's like
the one guy there is yawning, and yeah, they're definitely watching a match.
Yeah, that was.
Oh wow, we just go right off the air here.
Yeah. All right, so that wraps up the Go Home show. I'm gonna say that was I guess I enjoyed that.
I didn't think it was bad.
That didn't feel like it was 2 hours 45 minutes for once. So I'm gonna say pretty solid episode of Raw there.
Yeah. You have said giving us a history lesson, which I never would have expected and made absolutely no sense. A fun Jarrett and Doink match.
Right.
The hell is going on with that?
Which is like
Bart
cursed.
Gunn, and then Bart Gunn, arguably the greatest singles wrestler according to Vince McMahon, getting a shocking pin on Owen Hart.
It heats up the feud, if nothing else.
Yeah, but like Owen Hart a year ago is about to be the king of the ring, and now he's losing to fucking Bart Gunn.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the way I see
in a tag feud. What the hell?
This is me trying to validate it so I don't completely hate it, because normally, like, I'd be like, wow, that was horrible that happened. My thing is, okay, you have fucking Bart beat him the Raw before. Because you know damn well it'll give people maybe some glimmer of a hope that the Guns are going to win the tag straps, because they're not going to.
That's a really good point.
So if you have Owen beat him on Raw, and then the heels beat him at the pay-per-view, it's like, well, now the Guns are really fucking suck. So at least this gives them some momentum, because they have none. Like, the Smoking Guns haven't done shit. So maybe this is a little something at least to get them through this match, because otherwise, if Owen beats him clean here with no interference, like, why do I care about seeing the tag match? I don't.
No, that's one. You're absolutely right. That's why they're doing it, is to give some steam to the Guns, to give maybe a little doubt for the tag titles. That's absolutely what they're trying to do.
And I was thinking, like, okay, I would prefer it not to be Owen, but you absolutely cannot do it with Yokozuna.
No way.
So you've painted yourself in a corner.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Could you imagine Bart Gunn pinning Yokozuna with a roll-up?
You absolutely could not do it. Physically, you couldn't do it.
No.
And booking wise, like you can't do that.
No. Absolutely not.
So I don't know. I don't hate it. And like I said, the Doink match definitely surprised me because we know that Jeff and Doink could have a decent match because they've had one before that it was decent. I'd say that one was probably just as decent, if not a little better than the match they had before. So
I would say that was probably better.
Yeah, so I'm cool with that. Body Donnas get a little vignette here. Sid cuts a decent little promo that gets me excited to see him. And it doesn't feel like everything was filler this week for once.
Yeah. I agree with that. And I think that's something that they really struggled with because it was like, hey, why are we seeing five like less than 5 minute squash matches?
Right.
And this week, like there wasn't really any filler. Like it.
And it's nothing against squash matches either, but it's when you have a squash match for fucking Duke Droese.
No, when you have him for 40 minutes. Like
what do you need? Yeah, why do we need this on Raw? We don't.
Yeah, no, I think that this one was a lot better. And actually, going into it, I was not thinking this was going to be a good go home show, but I think they did pretty decent. Now,
It surprised me. Yeah.
I don't know if I love like they randomly are like. I mean, they do it with the other matches too. It's like randomly the Smoking Guns have a tag title shot, so they're fighting each other. And randomly we're doing a King of the Ring first round qualifying match or whatever. Right. Like it's just like I don't like it today even too when like wrestling's like we're just gonna give you this match.
Well, there's just no build.
And so like that part kind of sucks, but you know what? Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch In Your House for our next episode for a lot of different reasons. So I don't know.
Do you think we'll see Little Bob?
No.
No, I really wish we would.
No, unfortunately.
Damn.
No, I'm sure I'll tell some stories. During.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So, I'm looking forward to In Your House as well. I haven't watched it probably as a whole show. I probably haven't watched it in 10, 12 years.
Nice.
Probably. Okay. It's been quite a long time. So I'm interested to see how it just holds up as an adult. So.
Well, I know for a fact that I probably have seen 0 of this show.
I've seen some, I think. So.
Yeah.
But regardless, I'm looking forward to it.
I am as well. You guys have anything else here for episode 130?
I'd say that wraps it up. I do think that after I hang up with you guys, I'm definitely going to go ahead and replay the Sid thing back because I didn't listen to it, but it seemed really funny.
Dude, you need to.
That's so bad.
Definitely going to go ahead and do that. I do think we see a power bomb at In Your House, and I do feel like it's going to be Diesel. I don't think Diesel will lose the strap. Let me clarify. But I do feel like his ass is getting power bombed.
I would be shocked. I would be really shocked.
I don't know what they're going to do for a finish. It's not. I doubt it'll be a clean finish. 100%.
I don't think it's gonna be either.
I think Diesel's going to beat him with a big boot.
No way.
Sean's probably going to do something, I would assume.
Oh, he might. We haven't seen him.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of what we should expect.
That would make sense. Yeah. That would make sense. Well, we'll find out next week.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. We'll see.
I'm looking forward to it, and I hope everybody listening is looking forward to it as well. And I hope you guys watch with us for In Your House number 1. But that does it here for episode 130 for Austin Skinner and for Dallas Gridley. I am Bob Conley Jr., and this has been Ico.
You gotta hear it.